really cool news in the realm of animation with Viz. News I'm sure a good amount of you have heard. If you haven't heard, you have no idea what I'm talking about, brace yourself, because it's pretty awesome. So, without further ado, let me get started. So, print manga announcements. So as I stated, there are some cool things that are available right now, some of the things that are actually available here at Fanmie today, the whole weekend. One being these convention-exclusive posters, one being a Vampire Man poster, and the other being a One Piece poster. In order to get these posters, stop by the Anime Pavilion booth, buy $20 worth of this product, whether it be manga or anime, and choose one of these posters. The Anime Pavilion booth stands out. It's kind of a booth with a ton of DVDs, ton of manga. Can't miss it. We go around the booths also. So stop by our friends at Anime Pavilion to pick up one of our awesome posters. So I don't know about all of you, but for me, one of the most satisfying ways to read manga is to take a completed series and just finish the whole thing from start to finish. And recently we finished 4 awesome series. The 4 series you see here on the screen. All of these are in print now. All of these are published. All of these are available for you to enjoy if you haven't enjoyed any of these, or if you started on them and just never got around to finishing them. Otamen is a story of Asuka, manly man, or at least on the surface, a guy who's actually truly feminine on the inside, a guy who loves shoujo manga, who loves stereotypically girly things, which is difficult for him because he likes a girl who's into manly things. So this is a story of sort of the conflict of Asuka being himself and trying to impress the girl he likes. The other one being Hanakimi, a shoujo classic. For any of you who used to buy shoujo manga back in the both days, I'm sure you'll remember Hanakimi. Recently we released Hanakimi into 3-in-1 editions. 3-in-1 editions, which are now fully published, splitting the series in 8 volumes. A story about a girl who attends an all-boys high school, dressed up as a boy in order to get close to the guy of her desires, an applicant that she admires. Sorry? Yeah, I know what you're talking about, yeah. Whether or not that's based off of Hanakimi, I'm not sure, but Hanakimi came way before that movie, so I wouldn't be surprised if that was the case. Oh, yeah, true. Another shoujo series I recently completed, Stroke Edge. Pretty straightforward, typical shoujo story about Nako, a girl who's never experienced love before, but she's soon to get a quick lesson on it when she starts talking to the boy that everybody desires. So, once again, pretty standard shoujo. Typical tropes that we all love, but executed with a really awesome art style in a really sweet way. Stroke Edge has been one of the most sought-after shoujo in a while. We were really happy to publish it, really happy to have completed the series. So if you haven't gotten into this series, if you love shoujo, read Stroke Edge, it's a treat. And the lone shoujo title on this slide is Siren, a story about basically a group of people in this world who get transported into an alternate version of our world in which you have to fight to survive, to be sent back to our world. If any of you are fans of Gantz or familiar with Gantz, this is pretty much a Shonen Jump version of Gantz. So if that sounds exciting for you, believe me, it is. Check out Siren, a series which is now completed. All volumes available now. Also available are All You Need Is Kill books. Who here has heard of All You Need Is Kill? Okay, keep your hands up. Who here has heard of Edge of Tomorrow? Anybody? The Tom Cruise movie Edge of Tomorrow? Okay, you may have not known this, but that movie Edge of Tomorrow is actually based off of the Japanese light novel named All You Need Is Kill, a novel that we published in our Haika storyline. And both the original All You Need Is Kill novel and the graphic novel adaptation are available now. In a nutshell, All You Need Is Kill is Starship Troopers meets Groundhog Day. What exactly does that mean? What it means is it's a story about Keiji Korea, a Japanese soldier fighting for an international army trying to defend humanity against these alien mimics. But one day after he dies in battle, he finds he's born on the same day to fight the same battle and is stuck in this eternal loop, fighting the same battle over and over again. And Starship Troopers meets Groundhog Day. Really awesome story. Watch the movie, and also read the original novels. And favorite adaptation. Haven't seen the movie yet, so I can't speak to that. But at this point in time, my favorite adaptation of All You Need Is Kill is the manga adaptation, which was actually drawn by Takeshi Obata, the mangaka responsible for some really awesome hits. Death Note fans in here? Yeah. Bakuman fans? Alright, it's that guy. Takeshi Obata drew a manga adaptation of All You Need Is Kill since the start of this year. And we're really happy to announce that we are bringing that series to print. A series which was previously only available digitally. That's right, this November, we will be bringing All You Need Is Kill into print, in which we're collecting both volumes of the All You Need Is Kill manga into one binder, roughly the size of the Death Note Black Edition, so it's a little bit bigger than the manga graphic novels you're used to seeing. So you get Takeshi Obata's awesome art style in an even bigger size than you're used to. So just to give you a taste of it, you can see over here, Obata shows the same awesome art style that he showed you in Death Note, the same art style he showed you in Bakuman, except this one being a seinen science fiction manga, you get to see some really awesome battles, some really awesome armor, some really awesome alien fights. He's really done a lot with the source material. Really great interpretation of a really great story. So look forward to this manga coming out this November. Another awesome science fiction manga, Jaco the Galactic Patrolman, the latest series done by the legendary Akira Toriyama himself. This print release of Jaco the Galactic Patrolman will also include the Dragon Ball Minus story that comes in the Japanese version. Dragon Ball story which features Goku's parents. So for all you die-hard Dragon Ball fans out there, for all you fans who thought you had everything Dragon Ball, not quite. You need to get Jaco the Galactic Patrolman also. So just to give you a taste of what Jaco the Galactic Patrolman is, it's a story of Jaco who is, as you can guess, an intergalactic patrolman who crash lands onto Earth, onto the island of Amori, who's sort of this misanthropic scientist. So this story is mainly about the two of them trying to find a way for Jaco to get off the island, get off the planet, go back to his duty. Oh, hey, thanks. Oh yes, and then along the way of Jaco and Mori trying to do that, they of course also run into trouble which Jaco often causes himself, but also often resolves by saving the day. So it shows a lot of the best of what Toriyama has to offer. Really fun, feel-good story, but also mixed in with a lot of awesome action scenes, as you can see over here, seeing Toriyama's masterful use of speed lines and fight scenes. So once again, Dragon Ball fans, Toriyama fans, get Jaco the Galactic Patrolman. Truly a treat. Also from our Shonen Jump line is World Trigger. This is a series that previously was only available digitally through our weekly Shonen Jump magazine. Not even available for purchase individually in individual volumes, but now we have announced since SakuraCon that we're actually going to be publishing World Trigger digitally, of course, but also in print starting this October. In a nutshell, what World Trigger is about is sort of my tongue-in-cheek way of explaining it, but it is about teenagers using alien technology to fight aliens. Awesome, right? It is awesome when you take a look at the way it's executed. So, joking aside, not in a tongue-in-cheek manner, what World Trigger is about is it's about a world in which, of Osamu, a world in which nearby in this town there is actually a portal in which these otherworldly neighbors, they call them, these creatures from another dimension come into our world and cause trouble. And Osamu is actually part of a group that fights these neighbors and tries to keep them from causing too much harm. And right from the first chapter, Osamu is joined up by a humanoid version of these neighbors, a humanoid version who comes to help him and the rest of humanity fight against this otherworldly threat. So awesome science fiction manga from the pages of Shonen Jump. Science fiction being a genre that we don't see a whole lot of, surprisingly. But here's the third in this presentation of awesome science fiction manga coming from Shonen Jump. So look forward to it coming out this October. publish our fourth science fiction manga. Who here has been waiting for this to come out? Alright, so who here has not heard of Assassination Classroom? Okay, so a good amount of you. So, alright, I'm going to put my bets on this right now. I bet if I ask this question next year in the Viz panel of FanmieCon, who here's heard of Assassination Classroom? I'm going to hear cheers instead of 4 or 5 people putting their hands up. But seriously, Assassination Classroom is one of the best series to come from Shonen Jump in a good while. This is a series about a group of misfits and outcasts together in one class in which they've been given the best teacher they've ever had. And this teacher really cares for them, cares for their well-being, cares for their development. The twist is their teacher is a tentacle alien. An alien who is known for having destroyed half the moon, and who threatens to destroy half the Earth. So of course, we don't want to die, so Earth's trying to get rid of him to keep the Earth intact. But unfortunately for us, Koro-sensei, the unkillable teacher, is unkillable. You try to shoot him, he's too fast, flies at Mach speed. He does this with you. It's a whole lot of him screwing with you if you try to kill him. And also teaching you some valuable lessons along the way. It's kind of like GTO with a twist. It's really fun. It's a real joy to read. So I can't, this is probably the Shonen Jump manga I'm looking forward to coming out the most. So please look out for the release of this as well. So that's it for the Shonen portion. We'll have Q&A after. I'll try to get through this because it's a pretty packed panel. But I'll remember, you're first in line. All right, so that's it for Shonen. On to Shoujo. Because we have some Shoujo fans here, right? That's right, I thought so. All right, so first off, one little Shoujo series we're really excited to publish. This is a finished series. We're really happy to get all the volumes out here in America. That series being Kiss of the Rose Princess. So this is a story of a girl named Denise who has this choker, because her dad told her to always wear, never take off. She never really knew why, but she tried her darndest to make sure it didn't come off, despite the fact that it's against school rules to wear that type of jewelry. Then of course, one day it accidentally comes off. And when it comes off, she finds that she has the ability to summon 4 handsome knights by kissing these cards. Knights which she summons to save the world from destruction. So I think you can tell from looking at this picture that this shoujo is a reverse harem series. Reverse harem series that has a lot of the same appeals of role-playing games, actually. Having these different characters in your party, having different abilities that you use to fight off evil that comes face to face with our characters. So 9-volume series coming soon. So look forward to this awesome shoujo. Another awesome shoujo which a lot of us in this media are really excited to publish is Yukariism. And Yukariism is the story of Yukari, this boy who is, despite having a young age, he is actually known to be an accomplished novelist. A novelist well known for his historical fiction of the very, very accurate depictions of feudal Japan. The reason why he's able to portray these accurate depictions of feudal Japan in his works is because he actually has the ability to go back in time to his past self in dreaming. So going back and forth between the past and the present, he starts to notice this girl that's in his class. And as he starts to notice her in her past and present, he starts to remember a past relationship that he had with her, a past relationship that might turn into a present relationship. So really good, really original concept for a shoujo manga. Look forward to this one coming out soon. In our Shoujo B line, I don't think there's any series we've published in the past that's as big as Vampire Knight. Do we have anybody here who's been collecting Vampire Knight? Some Vampire Knight fans here. The series is almost over, so if you haven't checked out Vampire Knight, one of the best shoujo, and if you think, I'm a guy, I don't really read shoujo, I love it, so you should too. So the first, to kick off the end of Vampire Knight, we decided to publish an awesome set of Vampire Knight related books. The first one being a new concept for us, actually. We've never done anything like this before. special cover that they used in Japan for their limited edition. And also, like in Japan, we are including this special hardcover art book with the limited edition. An art book that's not available anywhere else. It features some really awesome artwork, some of which hasn't been in the Vampire Knight illustration book. So if you're a Vampire Knight fan, if you want something truly limited, be sure to pick up a copy of the Vampire Knight 119 limited edition. We're going to do one printing of that, and that's it. It's a collector's item. It's expensive on eBay, so pre-order now if you want this awesome book. Also, we're doing the Vampire Knight box set too. In the past, we published a Vampire Knight box set that collected the first 10 volumes of the series. And now that the series is over, we're going to make a second box that collected the last 9 volumes. And I said the art book for Vampire Knight Limited Edition is only available there. I was kind of lying. I apologize. It is also available in the Vampire Knight box set too. So if you miss out on the limited edition, you can get it through the box set. So box set, one of the best ways to finish a series. So if you haven't gotten into a Vampire Knight, look forward to this box set coming out to complement the first Vampire Knight box set. The other Vampire Knight book is Vampire Knight Fleeting Dreams. And this is a collection of short stories taking place in the world of Vampire Knight throughout the series. Stories that were approved and some even written by Matsuri Hino, the mangaka herself. Next page, I just want to show some awesome artwork, exclusive artwork that come in these books. The first one being artwork that was in that artwork I told you about, and that comes in the limited edition and box set 2. And the other one's a color insert that is exclusive to that book. So if you're a Vampire Knight completionist, you want the collection of Matsuri Hino's awesome work, be sure to get these books when they come out this fall. So that's it for the shoujo portion of this presentation. Pick it up here. Next up is our seinen presentation, starting off with Resident Evil, a game series I think many of you may have heard of before. Some of you, maybe? Alright, so Resident Evil. Little did you know, Resident Evil actually had an awesome limited, about 5 volumes, 5-volume manga series that had events taking place before Resident Evil 6, done in a really awesome art style. And basically what's happening in this Resident Evil manga is there is an outbreak of the zombie virus in Singapore, which took over a premier all-girls high school. And who better to save the day from zombies than a guy who's had a lot of experience kicking zombie ass himself, Chris Redfield. No one dies on his watch. You can see him prove that in the Resident Evil manga. A really great manga, must-have if you're a Resident Evil fan, first of all, but also if you just love zombie killing, you love awesome action, it's really good-looking comics. Be sure to get the Resident Evil manga. Next is Master Keaton by Naoki Urasawa, a mangaka who's made a few series you may have heard of, critically acclaimed series such as Monster and 20th Century Boys. Arguably his 2 most popular series, this one being arguably his 3rd most popular series. Master Keaton is more or less the story of a badass. Badass named Master Keaton, who through experience as being a veteran of the Falklands War, by being a professor of archaeology, has this really random mix of skills and abilities. Skills and abilities that he uses in his job to solve mysteries and prevent crime worldwide. So you get another dose of Urasawa's awesome art style. You get a lot of adventure. You get a lot of mystery. You get a lot of great stuff with Master Keaton. So if you're a fan of Urasawa, if you're a fan of awesome seinen manga, if you're a fan of something original, please check out Master Keaton, coming out this December in time for holiday season. Alright, so we're actually nearing the end of our print publishing portion.
I thought your sister was coming.
Last 2 are new additions to the Ghibli library, both being Princess Mononoke books. So the first one's the art of Princess Mononoke, finally coming to our art book line. Before we published a lot of really awesome hardcover Hayao Miyazaki Spirited Away, from Howl's Moving Castle, and now we're happy to add Princess Mononoke to
That's
the lineup.
the one that
So look forward to that
this is
coming
from.
out in August. Also
That
coming
is
out
what this
around
is
that
from.
time is Princess Mononoke, the first story. A really interesting concept. What this is this is a book that features Hayao Miyazaki's original artwork, when he came up with the idea of Princess Mononoke way back in 1980, 17 years before the movie came out. And as you can tell from looking at that cover, Princess Mononoke looked a lot different back then. It wasn't like that. You get to see how awesome artwork that went along with that original concept, that first story in this beautiful collection of watercolor pictures. And it's really interesting taking a look at this artwork he did, back in 1980, back in the early 80s, because a lot of it looks like character designs for characters he would have in his other movies later on. Like, that looks like Sen, that looks like Totoro. Looking through it, you'll see a lot of, maybe the early stages of well-loved Hayao Miyazaki characters. So, if you're a Ghibli fan, if you're a Miyazaki fan, look forward to Princess Mononoke, the first story. So that was it for print. Now I'm going to move on to our digital line. As you may know, we've been publishing manga digitally for a little while now. And in between time, we now have over 1,500 titles to choose from. And how do you get our digital titles? You get them in a variety of ways.
I'll let you look at the video later.
Get them mainly through our Viz Manga app, which is available on all the devices you see here.
All the new books and stuff.
Any device that connects to the internet, there's a good chance that you'll be able to read digital manga through. We also have another app, the Perfect Square app, in which you get to read
Adventures
for kids comics. Comics such as Mama Shiba, Pokemon, Voltron Force, a lot of good stuff. So take a look at that and see what we have to offer there. You already have the Viz Manga app. Why is the Viz Manga app awesome? Besides the fact that it's, I can carry my library in here. It's awesome because there's a lot of titles that are actually digital first, digital exclusives, titles that you can't get elsewhere at this point in time. One series, for example, being Cross Manage, a series that was available exclusively in our weekly digital Shonen Jump magazine, now available exclusively digitally through the Viz Manga app. We also have some mature titles available through our digital manga platforms. You might have trouble finding it off the app, but if you do, you can definitely get them off of the Nook store, off the Kindle store, and also off of bizmanga.com if you search on an internet browser. So check out some awesome series we have to offer there. Series like Flora and Noro, series like Nana, series like March Story. Take a look at what we have to offer. Another reason, going back to why digital is awesome, is because digital has given us a way to publish titles, older titles, that haven't seen the light of day in a good while. If any of you here are long-time fans of manga, you may have heard of some of these series like Please Save My Earth, series like Mare, From Far Away, Basara, series which are hard to get in print, just can't find anywhere, but we have made that available to fans who want to experience those manga stories for the first time or again through our digital platforms. So I think those are the best digital exclusives we have to offer. So take a look there to see some of our awesome manga backlists. Other news for our digital manga is that it is now available on the Amazon store on your Kindle. So if you already have a Kindle, if you're already reading digital books that way, check out the store to see what manga we have to offer. As I said, over 1,500 titles, a lot of awesome content to plow through. I think, so I've been going on about why digital is awesome, but really the number one reason why you should get our Viz Manga app or read our digital manga is because of our weekly Shonen Jump magazine. Who here remembers Shonen Jump in print? So almost everybody, almost anybody who's a fan of manga, anybody who's a fan of anime. And we were really happy to bring that magazine here for years, but since the start, the wish was to be on time with Japan, to bring awesome manga here such as Naruto, One Piece, Bleach, everything that Shonen Jump had to offer to fans in America at the same time they came out to fans in Japan, and we finally are able to do that with our digital Shonen Jump magazine. Same day as Japan, finally we're able to do it. We've been doing it for a little while, so if you haven't checked out our weekly Shonen Jump magazine, our digital magazine, check it out, because there's some good stuff. So what do you get with a subscription? You get 48 weekly issues. You get some exclusive exclusive Yu-Gi-Oh! Promo cards. That's for any of you seen your friends with like Slight for the Sky Dragon, and they're like, oh, how did you get the Slight for the Sky Dragon? I wanted that since watching it on UPN. I'm so jealous of you. You missed out. So don't miss out. There's some more awesome cards available for the weekly Shonen Jump subscription. And there's also a lot of awesome one-shot manga. I remember, seeing before there's a Toriko One Piece crossover. There's a lot of one-shots that were done by Masashi Kishimoto of Naruto. He submitted 2 one-shots in a short period of time, both shown in our weekly Shonen Jump magazine. So there's a lot of awesome stuff to check out with this magazine. And also, not to mention, of course, the #1 reason to read the magazine, all the series that we have available. A lot of hits you've heard of course, Naruto, Bleach, One Piece, but some awesome, some new series such as Soul Symphony, some awesome monthly series, aren't in the original Shonen Jump magazine, but other Jump-related magazines such as All You Need Is Kill, Seraph at the End, Blue Exorcist. A lot of great manga on a weekly basis. And where is this awesome digital magazine available? It's available anywhere that this manga is available. So all the devices you see here, as I said earlier, almost any device that connects to the internet, you can read your weekly Shonen Jump magazine. So if you didn't hear, Hunter x Hunter, the awesome series by Yoshihiro Takashi, the mangaka of Yu Yu Hakusho, is actually going back on the series. I know for years people have had the joke that this Hunter x Hunter is hiatus, next hiatus. It's coming back to weekly serialization. So if you're a fan, a long-time reader of Hunter x Hunter, get on a weekly Shonen Jump because you'll be able to read Tagashi's awesome series as it comes out in Japan. If you want a taste of what we have to offer in weekly Shonen Jump, if any of the series sound interesting to you, and they should sound interesting, they're really awesome series, you can get a free preview of all the series featured in Weekly Shonen Jump through the Shonen Jump Starter Pack, which is available through our Viz Manga app. That's, as it says there, over 300 pages of free manga, a lot of really awesome chapter ones, a lot of awesome beginnings for awesome series. So check out the Jump Pack if you haven't done so. And what if you like the Jump Pack and you want to just jump into just check out an issue? Well, you can for free. If you have an Android phone or tablet, you go to the Manga app, go to the Shonen Jump section, click on the free button, and it'll take you to one of our partners, try our app, and get a free issue of Shonen Jump that week. This is something you can do for